Hey everyone, this is Daniel from PhoneArena with a prototype Samsung Wave Y, which is not exactly the most notable handset to celebrate the launch of bada 2.0 with, as it mimics mostly the lowly specs of previous entry-level bada phones like the Wave 575 for example. The only tangible thing that seems upped, except the version number of the operating system and the NFC chip addition, is the slightly higher screen resolution at 320 by 480 pixels, which is now becoming decent for the 3.2-inch screen. Moreover, the camera resolution has gone down from 3 megapixel on the previous cheaper waves to 2 megapixel here without an LED flash. The Samsung Wave Y is actually a tad thicker and wider than the first batch of entry-level bada phones like the above mentioned Wave 575. So it won't be winning any design contests in the compactness department. The chassis takes a cue from the flagship Wave 3 bada phone with the tapered edges here and the rounded corners, which is apparently the new look of bada phones. The 3.2-inch display sports, as we said, 320 by 480 pixels resolution, and the screen actually has decent viewing angles and sunlight visibility. Small text in the live panel widgets looks a bit jagged and letters interrupted with this resolution though, as you can see here. Overall, our prototype Samsung Wave Y unit looks and feels like a cheap smartphone, which we suppose would be surprising if it didn't. Let's have a look at the interface now. The Wave Y comes with TouchWiz that looks as if it's coming from Samsung's Android devices, with home screens, widgets, this pull-down notification bar with connectivity toggles, and so on. You've now got also this customized live panel screen where you can scroll widgets up and down, but also folders, a more interactive lock screen, which is displaying messaging notifications, widget updates, and so on. Typing on the 3.2-inch display is not a seamless experience. As you can see, we often grab two or more letters with our meaty digits here, but the keys on the virtual keyboard are otherwise spaced out enough to do the job in landscape mode though. The updated Dolphin browser Samsung also has a redesigned interface, but our prototype unit is stuttering a bit in scrolling, and the browser doesn't support desktop Adobe Flash, just the latest version of Flashlight. But content display is decent with usable text reflow to fit the reading material better to the screen's real estate. Overall, the Samsung Wave Y is quite an impressive handset in terms of design and specs, and bada 2.0 is a fairly marginal improvement over its preceding versions in terms of eye candy. The TouchWiz UI here, however, introduces notifications on the lock screen. As you can see here, we have the weather widget on the lock screen, and you can have messaging notifications or the current song played, etc. It also has this dedicated screen with the live panel for widgets, which you can scroll up and down like that instead of swiping between home screens. It also has redrawn icons and new radio buttons, so the interface is passable. What we didn't quite like is that the Wave Y is only a slight improvement over the previous generation of entry-level bada phones, upping the screen resolution a bit. At the same time, it is thicker and with a low resolution 2 megapixel camera instead of 3. It would be hard to fend off the Android onslaught in the low end unless Samsung outs the Wave Y at really rock bottom prices. This was a video preview of the Samsung Wave Y from PhoneArena. For more information about this and other handsets, you can visit us at phonearena.com. Thanks for watching.